Canada.
By playing.
All right, we can do this. We can do this. A lot easier to heal when there's only a couple of them.
I'm tired.
Nope. LB3. I didn't need this. Oh my god. Chat is just rolling through and it's just like, oh man, they must be cheering me on saying, go, Calf, go. I have
At last.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I have spent too much time thinking about that moment. I have thought about it quite frequently this past week, and it still bothers me. I have missed two major critical moments that I could have used a Limit Break 3. Will live on in Final Fantasy Infamy. I've missed two major ones. The first one was at the end of 5.3, excuse me, when we fought Oblivion as the Warrior of Light, where I could have used the tank LB3. I didn't, because I didn't realize that that's what was supposed to happen. And then I missed this one, where I could have rezzed the whole party with the Limit Break. Could have done something cool. Could have. I love those moments when we have the opportunity to do something really cool, like the wave as they pass right by. You clearly need to save LB3 for later. I didn't know it was my job. Like, as a healer, I watched all this happen and I was like, yeah, that's probably not important. That's probably not me. That probably shouldn't be for me. That's not for me. That's not important. So tonight, and I do want to also preface this with tonight's stream, I am loaded up on cough drops as well as drinks and stuff like that, because guess what? The kids are back in school, and someone brought home a cough, and now I've got a phlegmy throat and yeah, all that fun jazz. So if you hear me clearing my throat, I apologize in advance. I'm going to try to do my best. Kids, yeah, that's what happens. Tonight we are going to what I'm guessing. Well, I'm gonna put the phlegmy throat as my gangsta name. I'm gonna put this on preemptively. What I think is gonna happen, of course, because we got Heidelin, we unfortunately unalived her, but she gave us a means to be able to get to Medion, showed us where she was, and we gave it to the Laportes, so they're off doing their thing. I do know that here's how I think this is all going to shake out. I'm going to try to finish this between this stream and next stream. I think I'm going to try to finish Endwalker and just have it nice and concise, because then the 14th I need to take off. I have some family things that are going on. I'm going to move stream, but I don't want to end Endwalker on a non-stream night. The deepest night over here. Hey, Marv. So here's what I think is going to happen. So we know that Medion is sitting there with her sisters singing all of the songs of death and Oblivion and stuff like that, and that's messing with the etheric flow. We know that Xenos is still lurking. He's still lurking. He's still around. I think what's going to end up happening is that we are going to get to Medion, and we are going to convince Medion to stop, or we're going to stop Medion. And before we can officially convince her to look the other way of hope and stuff like that, I'm thinking somehow Xenos is going to suck up all the bad juice from Medion and her sisters, and just going to absorb it all. And then we're going to have to fight Xenos, because he's going to realize, I guess he's going to like stow away. I'm not sure. But he's going to somehow get to where we are, and he's going to soak up all the big bad juice and be like, now I am a threat to the very existence of the world. You have to face me. I think that's going to be his ploy. Is like, I'm tired of you being distracted. I am now a threat to all existence. Fight me. And I think that's where it's going to go. Blue chicken broth. Yeah, oh yeah. Birds in a blender. Xenos is getting that, but before you continue, do you have mountain music turned off? No, I have it on. I turned it on actually because, well, hold on, is it still playing? No, we were stuck in that like endless loop of, what's it? It was like the endless loop of, where's mountain music? Play music with mountain. We were stuck in that endless loop of the same, like torn from the skies, I think. Yeah, turn mountain music off. All right, it's turned off. So I appreciate everyone over here. Everyone all looking fine, fresh, and fierce in that order. Everyone's playing. Chloe's dead. I saw him run up and just die. I don't know. The grind loop, yeah. My message number. Die and Witchy making sure that I'm good to go. All right, guys, we got a lot of work to get done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get moving. Chloe, I hope your health improves. All right. How was your guys this week? How was everything? I know for here at the Caffeinated House, we actually had a weekend where we really didn't have anything to do. It was nice. It was fantastic. All right, so we got a, yeah, bard music off. In the morning after last week. Oh no! Guitar, what happened? I did not need to go in here. Worked on the garden. Shrelia, that sounds nice. Need to go this way. Oh, they're in the main court, that's why. Peptic ulcer. Oh! Ooh, guess who got an ear infection? Veggie chili. Oh, that sounds... Oh, wait. Before I get too distracted, I gotta show you guys what I made. I made a banging ass. I gotta go this way anyway. There we go. Look, you guys ready? Look at that. I'm watching my stream. Yes, I count myself as a viewer. That is a King Ranch. It's a King Ranch chicken casserole. That's what it's called. That was the name of it. Oh, we talking banging? I got some big tortilla chips, like the authentic, not like the, what do you call it? Like the handmade tortilla chips, like the big bad boys. And we were scooping it. Oh, guys, it is not a descriptor for casserole I'd find appealing. Depends on which end is coming in or out, Raptor. I don't know. No, that's a little touchy. All right, so we're getting an update of where Medion is from the Laportes. Appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Laportes have deduced the whereabouts of Medion by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. Why are you surprised? Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. We kind of all knew. 16 months, Phoenix. Hot damn. A veritable Ultima Thule. What the hell does that mean? Then how are we to reach it? We gotta take a spaceship. I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with the advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad of other facilities housed within would greatly impede the travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess either enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. If we integrate it into our hyper hopper, of course it's called a hyper hopper. Final far place, but I'd have to double check. Oh, okay. Having a tough week, so me and my brother got some things that help her. Oh, okay, nice. That sounds lovely, Woodsman. It's actually, truth be told, my mom's birthday's coming up. So we're going to, I think we're planning, like, she doesn't. I love my mom. I don't think she watches my streams. And we're planning a surprise party. Farthest place from ancient Greeks on. Okay, all right, there you go. We should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Good God.
This is just like the 1985 classic family film Follow That Bird, featuring Sesame Street.
Follow That Bird. Is that where that meme comes from, Di? Where there's a meme and it's got a picture of Big Bird and he's running in a field with a bunch of kids and they're all running away from him. And people are like, what happened? It was like 1984, and it goes, what happened in 1984? And it goes, that isn't the year. That's his kill streak. Like, all right. Hey, meme knowledge coming in handy. I love it. Perfect. Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Here in the Laporte's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both of our plans to evacuate the moon and resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed the strength needed to overcome the crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Heidelin's own making. Therefore, in the 11th hour, she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation. We would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of the star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Heidelin. In you, the Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that labored so tirelessly to prepare for that? They must be furious. They have not forgotten your deeds on Magna Glacis, nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support of you and your mission. I mean, imagine like banking the survival of your world on a... Now, granted, this group of people has historically constantly done amazing things, true, but it's like, imagine being that helpless. I feel like I would be so damn helpless in that, you know? I would. Your survival, we would do anything to help. Most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life, and otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? We were perfectly content to evacuate Aetherius until you brought us here, Urianger. And now we're enamored with this place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Damn, she got a point. She's cooking. Are you certain you wish to do this? Oh, give me a tagline. Oh yeah, everyone looks at me. It's my turn. Come on, give me a line. Give me a line. Give me a line. I don't like these. It would have been so much better if he nodded. Nodders. Couldn't stop us. Yeah, these are two like I like this. It's a little sass. I really wish there was like a fourth option where it's just like, I don't know. Like just like so nonchalant. Yeah, I like number one, Ryan. Couldn't stop us if you tried. And it's like, you're absolutely right. They could have been super pissed. Well, with the hyper hopper. With Isilbard contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. It will take some time. It will take time until the work's complete. Ain't no getting off this train. Take your ease. Phrase of Roman map is usually Hic Svint Leones. Here be lions. That is the name of the song by in 14. Well, hello everyone. Good evening. All right. Can I hop that? I can't hop that. A bold decision. I can get here in time, but oh geez. Yes, no spoilers. Witchy's loaded. Take you out. how we can best prepare to brave the a domain where Dynamis governs all. Deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face media on as we are. We'll be back before you know it. Yeah, I kind of hope so too. We should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. Oh God. Alfie, you didn't pay your bills. Hey guys. You were in there for so long I started to worry. What did they have to say? It's after here. Thought of spoilers. Those would add 2, maybe, no, 3% to the ship's speed. Edge of creation, I see. Old soldier, I appreciate it. All the new caffeinated members, everyone toss up them mugs if you got them. New to the caffeinated cult membership. Damn, that cough. Will remain in order until you return, and you will return. Damn, okay. Welcome in all the new caffeinated members. Are decided. When the 2 of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldinian Annex. Okay. I have no choice here. Oh geez, come with you to Agora. Why did we let her walk so far away before we started walking? Why we gotta be dramatic like that? Kryl to drag you back. I was gonna say, Kryl's gonna make sure that we get back. Tartaru wasn't gonna let any of this slide. Alright. Because she's got little legs. No, it wasn't even that. Like, Tartaru ain't having no fools. Like, she is not playing any games. You will come back. In one piece or another. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make a little extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. I'm not playing any favorites, but you are the warrior of light. Unprecedented crisis. I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that it wouldn't be done alone. So after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisan, my career-defining masterpiece, when I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized, I decided to set up shop here in the Charlene. Oh, okay, our Charlene. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Well then. Vasroda. Okay, Skyrim. How are things coming along? All right, so basically she's over here setting up and then she's just going to give us a new costume. Nice. Okay. Flex the drip. The following event cannot be skipped. Oh, geez. I always get worried. I didn't know if you guys realized, look. And hold on, I'll point to it real quick. Wait, it's like right there. Yeah, right there. The kids came in here and were playing earlier. Look. Oh, geez. Ha! Do you see what that is? That's the fire hydrant armor. It's not fire hydrant color, but still. I'm an Omnicrafter. What's up, Vitra? After delivering our dragon scales to the engineer, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlene while I oversee matters at Radzahan. After a fashion, to watch over the people in this distant land. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubling times. And knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how our new employees were settling in, and to express my gratitude for it. Oh, he's being a nice dragon. Good dragon. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. Heh, she said short. I can't make fun of Tartaru. You guys got to stop. I have a feeling I need to send a stray shot at Tartaru. I almost did. Morning, Raga. So, every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tartaru. I stopped myself. Phoenix had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. To atone for even think about it, because evil makes small. Eh. Scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to the stars. I worry your faith in me may be misplaced. Yeah, no, let's go with the noble. We're talking to a dragon. Let's be noble. Return to its former glory. Nod. I must take my leave. Fare you well. Remember, you, the people of the star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Tartaru saw us. Yet he was given green horns and no one else has. Tartaru sauce. All right, pan back to the armor. That would be such a funny callback if it's like the first armor that you ever fantasiaed would be right here. Why is he down on his knees? That doesn't make any sense. In this wasteland of taste. Oh, Emmanueline. Hey! Hey! Hey, friend! Hey, buddy! Hey, wait! Hey, I gotta talk to you! Hey! He's that, he gets that guy. Caffeinated old boy! My, whatever are you doing here? It's heavy burden. Wearing... Scene kid, yeah. I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments, so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Forton, insists that so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlayan. When he was a young boy, his brother took him into the city to see the Blackbird, to see the dragon parade. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it. Even I suffer the company of that brute Sicard to see the supplies transported in a timely fashion. Go help Cass. He's not Hot Topic material. And yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. Without Honoroid here, there is no one to prepare my meals. Came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe. Perhaps, alas, the Charlane delicacies were lacking in every respect. I'm gonna be a jerk. I'm gonna be a jerk. It sounds sophisticated, like me. With a belly full, I dare say I can endure this purgatory if only a while long. Ta-ta, old boy. We just sent him to his, like, stomach death. Ah, that's gonna be terrible for him. I could have been the nice guy. But I don't know, I view him as the younger brother. I would do the same thing to Alfie, you know? Tartaru, I spy. I do want to ask you a question. Do you play? Sleazeball. Do you play or like Guild Wars 2? I know Final Fantasy 14 is a nice one as well. Well, yeah, the majority of my channel is actually oriented around Guild Wars 2. Like a lot of the content that I produce is for Guild Wars 2. I've been streaming Final Fantasy and playing through this story for like a year and a half now. And I'm very close to the end. And there's just been like so much that I've really wanted to get done and enjoy in this game. And I think it's also been kind of like a nice break for my streams because a lot of my off time I'm spending either making content for Guild Wars 2 or playing Guild Wars 2. I like having these nights for Final Fantasy and playing through the story and all that, you know? Caffeinated Tartaru. Two brothers got a wing eating contest, but the other bro had it arranged for Mile while he was younger. Death Valley wings. Everyone seems to get it. Yeah, I got young kids. I got 3 kids under the age of 10. Yeah. Yes. And they don't wash their hands. You say returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond... Why do they choose him? I don't like Hancock. I'm gonna turn the straightaways to Kugani once I finished. Has more content than 14, or I do love healing in 14. Guild Wars 2. There we go. Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy 14 have 2 kind of objectives. And yeah, I got the school gunk. And it depends is really what it's like. Because there's a crap load of content in both games. Now, I will say that the raiding scene and then the higher tier progression in the trials and the ultimates and stuff like that are here in Final Fantasy, I would say objectively they are much better than what Guild Wars 2 has to offer. However, Guild Wars 2 absolutely knocks it out of the park with open world that I don't think Final Fantasy really competes with. They both have their pros and cons, and and in my mind, I play each one of them for 2 different reasons. And the glamour's very good, yeah. Having young kids to now work in retail. The industrious woman running a new boutique. I am not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed. I would make myself and my business ready for their return. Okay. Oh, they're doing a bet. Spend too much time with her. On your return, I shall host a grand celebration in the honor of the Bokori Inn. Accommodations are quite costly given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldern Trading Company will be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? He's betting on you, yeah. Tart taste. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies around the world, and Lord Lolorito have to offer. Get him, Tartaru. Even more of Tartaru's ire until we meet next. Guild Wars 2, I do like the story for Guild Wars 2 and the quests that you have as you go through. I would say that the main story for Final Fantasy 14 is better in that regard, but Guild Wars 2 has a lot of exploration and a lot of self-driven goals, whereas Final Fantasy 14, I kind of feel like for the most part, you have to, this dude is still on his knees. You have to follow along that line, you know? Rowena instead of Hancock. Who are we going to have next? Longest proposal ever. Ah, Biggs and Wedge. Get to catch up with everyone. Wedge, just ask her out. It does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlene and Ratzahan has been a rewarding experience, and that's nothing to say what we've learned from the reports. The arc is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure of working on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Can't wait for you to see it. Nod. You paid us a visit before coming to Charlene. Alpha, oh, Alpha came. I think he sent, well, we saw him actually when he got here, yeah. I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlene. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the needs for the great innovations. To think how much I'd miss it had I not been a member of the Ironworks. Yeah, that's true. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and a privilege of being worked like a car chocobo. There's that too. I mean, come on, Wedge, you're helping build an arc that's gonna stop the end of the world. We're literally hunting down the end of the world. Come on now. We have to keep believing for a brighter future. Yeah, let's go with the good answer. Yeah. It's a miracle in its own right. I bet Sid laughed. Gen X, Sid laughed. Definitely. You only get that dialogue if you do the Omega raids. Oh, that's cool. Still a few more supplies to gather before we go. Wedge, just ask her out, buddy. Do it. Be a man. Oh. Right this way, if you please. I saw someone on Twitter talking about that vernacular, and someone said that whoever designed from the Monster Hunters world, who designed the crossover event with Omega and that fight in Monster Hunter Wilds, needs to implement like the next ultimate raid. Needs to do whatever the next ultimate raid would be. What did we just have? We just had the Shadowbringers. We need them to do the Endwalker ultimate raid. Yeah. For a bit, my first Monster Hunter. It was fun. Might go back for this. Oh, damn it. We've met her. I'm pretty sure we met this person before. Homer returned to Thavnir, but we are here today and we are glad to contribute to the cause. Didn't people complain Monster Hunter Wild was easy when it came out? Yeah. And Wilds is so damn punishing. Omega to be nerfed. No! No, do not nerf it. Some video games need to be challenging. Some video games need to have that, like, the ultimate difficulty. That's why I will speak praise of Final Fantasy, is because you do have the ultimate capability of making some of the hardest content in game. You need to have difficulty, because if everything's going to be easy, people are just blow right through it, you know? Troy Reddick, thank you for grabbing a mug. If you guys got them, go ahead and put them up. Is it a spacesuit? Did you make me a spacesuit, Tartaru? Rising stones to the falling snows, and even certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. Even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Oh, Tartaru. Game to be hard or challenging. I like the idea of them having a difficulty, like the capability of being difficulty. By default, it should be relatively you know, reasonably challenging. But I want to be able to scale it to, like, I love the idea of scaling it to a high difficulty. And if you achieve this high difficult item, or like achievement or goal or whatever, you're able to go ahead and get like an interesting cosmetic or a cool title or something like that. Like, that's what drives me. I like those things. That's the kind of difficulty I'm looking at. Long since learned you can't have one without the other. It's like a drinking game, but it's a lozenge game. I know. I sound terrible. I tried to go and work out today, and that did not go. I did like a set and a half, and I started hacking. I was like, no, this ain't for me. I'm done. All right, let's get the gear. Did I get the gear? Oh, that's cool. Pantalones. I think that's everything, right? Academics, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Where's Urianje? Tax, where's your boy? Where's your boy? Because I feel like I look just like him. We're looking at him. All right, I will change the head. Wait, no, hold on. That would be funny. Yeah, I kind of like it. I see why Uri always wears it. I like it. The glasses that I'm using I got from the was it the Midsummer event? Undieable though. All right, let's huff it. Oh damn. Oh damn, he got the bell bottoms. Look at them. Look at that bell bottoms. The rim's black to match the clothes. Oh, hey, Crow. I did not. Not yet. Heading to last stand before you're stolen, the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into the battle. A fatigue mess, so make sure you get a good night's sleep. All right, let's go. I guess we're gonna go hang out with the guys. Hang out with the guys. I did not update my gear set, did I? I did not. You've finished the appropriate role quest. Yeah. Yeah, I still got some time. Yeah, I like how you guys are like. I like how you guys are already sitting in the chairs, but damn, I look exactly like Urianger. We'll see about getting you drunk. It's my kind of man.
Your business with Chitauri was finished.
Oh, we actually have voice lines. Flex the drip.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
He has more fabulous hair.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's true.
And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
He got a cheeseburger.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced
Have a good day,
much.
Raga.
But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
Nice, Uri.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Wild to think.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
Oh, they actually animated him being able to pick up a drink. Oh.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
He's talking about Reen, not Heidelin. That wine upsets Uri's tummy. Sniped it. Just got back from dinner. Zix, real quick. While everything is voiced in Guild Wars 2, which is great, don't get me wrong, like almost every interaction is voiced in some regard. Final Fantasy, I feel like the voice actors and on the moments that they actually are inquired or that there is actually a voice acting, but like this right now, I feel like it's almost like there's more commitment to it. I like that all the voices are acted in Guild Wars 2, and don't get me wrong, it's great. However, the amount of times that I'm interacting with characters and it just kind of go over, there are lines that I feel like in Final Fantasy XIV that stick out to me more because the voice acting was very good. I like both, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I just like how Final Fantasy XIV has presented the voice acting and how it's not all the time, you know? It makes those moments feel more unique. Yeah, I would say that. Hey, Cernix.
No, it's nothing. Well, lately I find myself surprised at how much I've changed. How much we've all changed.
Yeah, dude, you were possessed when we first met you.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home.
I like how Urianger ordered a cupcake and a muffin.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though. In uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Delicious.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
Anyway, become a legend.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change.
Need a master of
Travel the
espionage.
world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative.
Ah.
You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Hey, Witchy! I'm not easily distracted. Oh, wait, did I tell you guys? Proving your point.
Why, continue my quest for knowledge naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Oh, she's trying to get back to her
the
boy.
least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
Oh.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you.
Runar mentioned.
And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Her and her roommate.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
A cup of effing coffee. Brought over wine.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast?
Dang nap. I'm sleeping in.
To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
Aww. Now do we drink the wine? Do we drink the wine? Oh, okay, we actually did. Okay. Prime days on monitors. Video games that man, especially when they do really good food. You what's that one movie? Yeah, that's where my thought was.
Sudden flashback to end of ARR.
If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Ariandre, Taxid talking to you. Welcome your company if you did, if you can find them, that is. In any case, you should make the most of your time, and that is all that matters. Let's go. I'll talk with him. Whence came this? That stands beside me. I see falsely, but you're stolen, Thanker, but moments ago employed the self-same doubling magic. Now then. Alright then, keep your secrets. Gandalf mentioned. I like how it's like, hey, we're gonna go and fight literally the end of the world. Let's get plastered, you know? Like, I actually don't blame them. Like, especially if we know that it's gonna take a while to get there, like, I'll sober up. Sorority wasted. Oh, Estinian doesn't have his armor on, but he still has a dagger.
brings you here?
Might as well have fun, yeah. I'm wearing sandals,
so
too.
you were worried that the LvL household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
No. Stop flirting with everyone's mom.
Delighted myself.
Or Alfie's
were
mom.
we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
Out of everyone, Estinian fears no one except for Kryl and Tataru. No one else.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth.
Wise choice, to be honest. And he is correct. He fears tiny women.
That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
Well, he
After
made the
all,
mistake of Alisei.
Tomorrow is never promised.
Tomorrow's never promised.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
We're not going to leave Alfie, are we?
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me.
We were a better dad than 4chan. Just
To have
saying.
returned here with you at my side. It means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
And meet his mom.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
I like that choice.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidling meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
See, I like the development of Estinian a lot more. And I kind of felt like if they were going to keep including him, because there for a while he was just Batman. That's all he was. He was just Batman. Like, he would only just show up when, you know, things were tight and there was lots of crazy stuff going on. But then what was really nice about it was that, like, they explored him as a character, his team up with Gaius for a while. Like, it was cool. It was really interesting to see him grow for not only as like someone who kind of cares for himself, let's be serious, but like the amount that he would actually care for other people, and especially Alfie. What, big bro? You try speaking to Alice, but she's fast asleep. Heaven's Word was mostly Estinian development. Yeah. Wake up. First time the Warrior of Light takes a nap. No, we slept in beds. Never mind. Ardbert kept waking up to us.
Oh.
Poor girl, Cryle. Grass was as tall as she is.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures
I
to come.
I slept in full armor.
Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token,
Sleeping in a
I
giant
can't
hat.
help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over.
She actually genuinely cares about us.
From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear.
There's a lot of really good life lessons with a lot of what's happening
promise
here.
me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
We're out there literally surrounded by dynamis, which is very heavily affected by emotion. I'm just saying.
This feels familiar.
Need a cup of coffee?
'Tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
You were tired, kitty.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Back on the first, yeah.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
I look like a dork.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
What? Why does she get mad at me? Like, what, do I tell people that you don't sleep? Like, it's really not that big of a deal. And she's like, I'll kick your ass. And I'm like, you should nap. It's good for your health. Damn, take care of yourself. Good God.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
Tough girl persona, yeah.
And you?
It's a secret. Must be the drooling. That was the best choice. The fact that there was the animation. Sleeps when it's dark outside. We actually have Cryo B standing here. Phoenix in the witchy hat die up there on top. All right, we're back to the index or annex. Let's go. Caught slacking. That's what's funny. I always laugh when people like don't tell them. I used to know a couple of people who would be like don't tell them that. You know, like I like to sniff my food before I eat it for the first time, and I'm like, that's a weird thing. I actually, when I was in college, I went on a date with a girl, and she told me that. She was like, whenever I'm trying new food, I like to sniff it. I know it's really weird, and I'm like, is that really that weird? Like, you sniff your food before you eat it. I would be worried that you don't. Like, I don't know, especially if it's something new. I don't know. Needless to say, we only went on one date. Only one. Enhances taste. It's a huge part of wine tasting. That night at the Royal Menagerie at Alamigo. Really offended my boyfriend's parents. I find that so weird. Oh. Okay. Where'd we get the aura glowing? Oh, that's like his Reaper form, isn't it?
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Jeez. Level Reaper to 80. Yeah.
That transcendent moment. What was it that I sought in you?
Living in his head rent-free.
And what was it that you sought in me?
I wanted you to stop being an asshole. And thus it dawns. The day of, oh shit, the day of reckoning. My character looks like a dork. Important cutscenes. Uri looked very, very sober. Dawn of the final day, 24 hours. That's what I thought. Majora's Mask.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments. From the joyous to the sorrowful.
Moon Burrito. Just constant
We've
daggers.
had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
Wait, no, I was gonna say Estinian didn't say anything. And he doesn't say anything. That was his moment.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready.
Let's go!
The Loperites naturally will be commanding the vessel.
Nah, he doesn't need to, Scotty. You're right.
They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule.
Oh, come on, guys. Sober up. It's just the end of the world. Come on, give me a good tagline.
Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
Everyone looks at me.
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Yeah, Kryl seems a little nervous here, doesn't she?
Let us be off then.
Wait!
Oh dear.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here.
If you don't come back, you're gonna have a large debt to pay.
Safe journey, all of you. And be safe.
Aw, Tataru. You too, Tataru. Failure is bad for business. The fate of existence riding on your doing this right. She'll lose all of her minions if you die. Yeah. Unto the heavens. There find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, but for me, I would, it would be things I cherish most in life, things that I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture into the Sea of Stars. She did place a bet on us. She's saying that we're gonna make it. To Aporia we go. Yeah, she definitely bet on us. She definitely put a bet on us. Save the universe, her business will never recover. And she'll never forgive us for it. Ah, there it is. Torn from the heavens. I missed it. Oh my goodness. It's my favorite song ever. That's right, I can take him out, can't I? So I'm guessing the last place is Ultima Thule. Okay. Right in eye twitch into this music. Yeah. So I know it all feels like, and of course, like if we know the story, we know that we're all gonna make it. We're gonna stop whoever's happening or whatever's happening. What? I shall start there. That was interesting. Oh, Alpha and Omega are here. Oh wow, everyone is here. I'm broken for 1,000. Aaronville's here too. They got the good gear in here. To the moon. Oh wait, we already did that. We're going to the other moon.
To the moon. Oh wait, we did that already.
We're going to the other moon. Troubling that that brute Sicard left without warning, leaving me to carry all those cumbersome containers, but he failed to present them to send off is absurd. He's on a secret mission. No easy thing to say, leave the star to us, but we must, and we will. As proud members of the Scions, we have a duty to uphold. Go forth in the knowledge that the Scions will labor without rest in your absence. Nidhana? I've shared it with you not rescued me from the tower that day. I yet owe a great debt, and one that I may never fully repay, but I shall try nonetheless. Though our Scions couldn't be, our fellow Scions couldn't be, they wanted to tell me that no matter what calamity may befall us, they will never give up, and neither should you. Was based on principles similar to those of aetherology. Integrating into the art's existing systems might have been impossible otherwise. Far beyond anything we've ever studied. The Hyperhopper enables transport through a similar method, but not one involving the life stream. Rather, it utilizes highly condensed aether to create an ethereal current of its own. Such as ethereal sickness, you needn't be. You should emerge at the destination hale and whole in theory. At very least, I can assure you it's safer than the experiment aetherites you used at Radzahan. Oh, okay, yeah. It might work. She would have never gained interest in aetherical studies, but to abandon our work out of misplaced guilt for who she could have been would be a disservice to the memory of who she was. It's as much as her accomplishment as, and I regret nothing. Why can't I talk to this one? Oh wait, that's Dai. Heartened by their presence. There's a chance that it won't. Seems wholly unnecessary. Still, I'll not begrudge them for wishing us well. I never thought possible. To be seeing us off. They say the work on the Ark is finished, but you wouldn't certainly know by looking at it. My heart says maybe. Cheering for you every step of the way. It should be arriving shortly. That's probably what the secret mission was that Sicard went off to do. Hear the music? Be fun either way.
All present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
Damn, Sid. Look at jacked as always.
But we did it. We finished the ship.
Bring it to the torch.
It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you.
I took out life insurance policies on you.
Don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of star-faring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Yeah, he totally claimed it, Daggett. He came in at the last second and took credit.
So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
Took her shot when she had it, immediately.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible.
Idolin?
From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us
Louisoix.
had the Archon Louisoix not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help
Oh,
but
that's
wonder
such a
if
good
it was more
callback.
than mere happenstance.
That is such a good
My
callback.
father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The starship Ragnarok.
Fitting. Viking end of the world. Unauthorized deals. To name the ship called Louisoix.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
It would be terrible. Have you guys ever seen when they offer up the naming of something to the internet? If like we could enter in our own name here and we called it like Shippy McShipface. I'm just saying, like every time that the internet has given an opportunity to name something, Shippy McShipface. Yeah, see? My teeny tiny toy boat face. Yeah. Bodie McBoatface. Okay, got all the beast tribes?
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations.
This is as noble a name as we could hope for. Hootie McAlface.
Fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Turn them into primals?
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
Turn them into primals. Why else would you summon all the beast tribes? Turn them into primals and toss them into the fire?
As you may have witnessed at Bestways Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
Okay.
I see. By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed!
So we're gonna get to the edge of the universe because of summoners.
While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Y'shtola's sister is a summoner's trainer. Yeah.
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
I'm just
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you.
to see Thancred at the back, like jamming Titan into the burner. Like, it's your turn. Get in there. We're losing speed. Come on.
When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us,
just imagine
you
it.
offered understanding and friendship.
Thancred is arguably the only one who's strong enough to do so. Get in the robot, Susano.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
About damn time I put every one of them down.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
I don't want to go in the end. Shut up, Ifrit. You like the fire anyway.
May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Oh, it's a new Pokédex.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
Oh, okay, not a
Press the button
Pokédex.
on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost,
You love
please
dashing forward recklessly.
do not hesitate to use them.
No, it's a Pokedex.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I'm so catching so many Pokemon here.
You as well. I pray you
Whale
take
Oil
care.
to Whale Primal.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
Alright, let's do it.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go. And Godspeed.
See, as a dad, I would have ran over there and hugged my kids. If I was 4chan, I would have hugged my kids. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Eggy lift. Wow, look at all these people that I didn't talk to yet. Look at them all. Several cutscenes will play. Oh boy. Shouldn't talk to the riffraff. Oh, that's the one who's supposed to be piloting us. Driving way, I think.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back.
Sleeping way.
Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
The hell are we supposed to stand or sit?
It's incredible.
Do we not have seatbelts?
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
Oh god, he's on the there's
The
the forecast.
preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
This is your Fortuno speaking.
Are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on.
Credit card to ride
That
this Ragnarok.
star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
Damn, mapping way. Oh, there's a line for me. We gotta let Alfie do it. All the way back when we went into the storm. When we went into the storm on Excelsior with him and Sid Garland. We gotta let him do it. It's gotta be Alfie.
Me? But I...
No need to be coy, brother.
Enterprise, sorry,
and do it
Excelsior.
well.
I was thinking it's Excelsior.
If you all insist.
It's such a good callback.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
Oh my god!
Ragnarok, engage.
That's right. That's right. He said it wasn't Excelsior. It was Excelsior was the upgrade.
Engage!
Enterprise, engage. It's the Enterprise's upgrade, yeah. Do we not need seatbelts? Funky looking ship. Do the lawsuit later. Oh, there's the summonings. Oh, this is just like the opening intro cinematic to 1.0, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. All these deities, everyone just ram yourself into the butt of the engine. King Mog. Ah, Garuda, that hussy.
Ah! That I must carry landwalkers into the sky! I cannot imagine a greater indignity!
Grumpy Garuda.
Do not sulk, sir.
Susano.
For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
Susano.
So come, let us revel!
Bismarck, giant whale.
So long as
Let
the
me rest
wind
revel.
blows freely, I suppose all
Let
is
us
as it
revel.
should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Oh, come on, Garuda. It's about time you did something. Oh, everyone just jumped. Okay, they're jumping into the ports. Okay. Everyone jump into the engine. That's what I thought it was going to be. Get in the engines, everyone. Suspiciously like Pokeball symbols. Looks like Primal's back on the menu, boys. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the jolt away. Our spaceship runs on gods.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even.
You sound surprised.
Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
What unit of measurement is a carat?
Alright, let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness.
Big log,
That's the
yeah.
extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
Hide her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
It's smaller than a football field.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any.
Bigger than a bread box.
But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive, and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Where are our seats? Oh, that's not good.
What is this?
Something's chasing us.
Something is interfering with the equipment.
That's not good.
Greetings.
There you are, hussy.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
I don't like this. Medion?
So this is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters?
You used to be a happy
I don't remember
bluebird.
meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering?
Life isn't beautiful
Effort,
because it ends.
ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
She's within smiting distance.
Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky.
I'm just saying.
Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
All edge and no point.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you.
There's one line that I thought, like, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it'd be really cool if it did. Where they do that kind of like look, the girl, I guess it's the Gurren Lagann look, where it's like where it's like zoomed in close to their forehead and their eyes are put out and their eyes are very wide, like, and if it was a callback, a shot to the original Resident Evil, where the Red Queen, where it pans to the Red Queen and the Red Queen says, "You're all going to die down here." If it happens, I'm gonna lose my shit. If they did a shot like that and Medion was like, You're all going to die out here. Just like very calm and collective, like, oh, that gave me goosebumps. Oh, oh.
We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Do-do-do. You used to be a happy bluebird.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury.
Remember, she can feel emotions.
I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours.
Haunted by a median.
Suffocated and extinguished now.
That was a gross noise. Oh god, this is a horror flick.
I can't breathe.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life can thrive.
Get it, Thancred! Oh my god, why are you gonna cut the cutscene right there?
By the Fury. Thancred?
Can hold his breath for up to 10 minutes.
Meteion has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination. This is Ultima Thule.
This ain't my first
Not that we
possession,
knew what
little
to
birdie.
expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all readings are within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
It's gonna be just like Elpis. Watch. It's gonna be exactly like Elpis.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Nightmare that just happened on the bridge.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
Jonathan Bailingway. Just notice the floor has Allagan tech.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
Hythlodaeus.
In following their path walked and history written, I
that
am made
Elvis?
keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Oh wow, it's literally the edge of the universe.
So, Let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Holy crap.
Is this a dead star?
Vernacular, thank you for the gifted memberships. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and put them up. Welcome to the end.
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Holy crap. Well, I guess we made it to the stars, right? Woo! A strange... What's wrong with the text here? A strange new world? Astronaut. I'm not done yet. I still have about an hour. Totally normal text. What are you talking? Don't gaslight me, y'all. Don't gaslight me. Come on, let's go. We got some ends to walk. Lesser Stellar Dragon? What's with all the dragons? Wait a sec, if it's... Wait, could this be Midgard's home? Could this be his home? With all these dragons? That's pretty cool. I did not mean to pull all these people, by the way. Nah, I'm just drunk. Yeah, too much wine with Urianger. Well, remember that the dragon star was dead. Thank you. God, the music here feels almost like it's like an old radio, you know? Inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind an indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Though its builders were surely not men as we conceive them. I swear I've seen this pattern before. It's like Allegan. It's all coming back! It's the Allegans! We haven't mentioned them in a while. Bah, 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 bah. Say hello, world, but I would disagree. Always Allegans. Besides the light of the ship, all is enshrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know. From what I can tell, We are at the edge of an island, if you would call that surrounded by floating debris. The Turian Council, probably. Wow, this zone is beautiful as hell. Holy crap. All right. I do also have to say that I can use this. Oh, what's this? An Aether compass. Huh. It appears that there's an Aether current 645 yards away. Huh. I thought we were at the end where there is no Aether. There is only Dynamis. Where's the logic that... Sorry, poking holes. Just saying. Answer is trolleys. That's the answer. It's one stray fart. You're so right, Kath. Dragon in the background. Dragon. To the mall and wow. Yeah. Does it mean that we're all casting spells with our own life force? Going full on like necromancer here. Warlock. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You don't see those? Wait, you don't see the dragons? Gaslighter. Ghost dragons. He senses dragons. I swear to God, Estinian's gonna be like, there's a dragon nearby. I can smell it. I swear to God, that's what Estinian's gonna do. Looks like dragon's back on the menu, boys. What kind of dragon is that? Oh, hey, a hunt dragon. Damn, Estinian, why the hell did you have to walk all the way over here? Okay, thank God. Okay, he sees him, yeah. Is it tenuous at best? No doubt your bond with Midgard-Sormr and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive him. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live in Aetheris? Probably. He jumped. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Death and anguish. Well, didn't Omega like try to eliminate all those dragons? Or maybe these are like Midgard-Sormr. This is Midgard-Sormr's home planet, and then from there, like this was his family. Stop trying to kidnap me, Sig. Like maybe this is his family, I guess, or like his people. How eerie this area is with background music.
dragons. Here.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of Oblivion.
Mercedia, maybe?
What? Their world is dead?
I don't know.
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh, yes. He is here, and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
You split him into, like, dynamis? Disintegrated him?
Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the Oblivion I send. I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to
This is Thangosphere. Thangosphere.
Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it.
Reen.
A single word. Survive.
Oh.
That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space
Trolley.
to be remade.
I would hate it if that's what it was. Trolley.
Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure.
So this whole world where we are at, Thancred gave his life. Thancred gave his life to generate this place where we could live. Because remember, we only found out that it was like suitable for life until after that whole situation with Medion.
That you draw breath is proof that his soul
Wow.
lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business. Huh?
And she's gone. Thancred air.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you. Emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter its nature.
How do you even hit
You
an
may
enemy that
see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Thancred spread pretty thin right now.
Meteion holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
I got a really bad sinking feeling that the next couple of quests she's going to try to unmake each one of the scions, and each one of them is going to sacrifice themselves so that it's just us, the Warrior of Light and Medion. I got a really bad feeling that now that they were able to sacrifice Thancred to like give form to this area, it's just going to keep going downhill. I got a really bad feeling. Suspicious Fry, yeah.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
Everyone's really cool with Thancred being dead, though. Everyone back there got kidnapped. On burdened wings. Indeed, we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. The circumstances are rather more dire than that, 'tis true, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Okay. Afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Medion. The path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Hasn't killed you all because she and her sisters want to. See what you'll do. She's basically playing with you. I mean, it's the same way that Emmett watched us when we were in Shadowbringers. Like, Emmett could have unalived all of us before we had a chance to even get strong enough. And it would have been over, and there's nothing we could have done. I can say that Thancred isn't finally inside of me. Get out of here, Hanami! With time, our flesh shall wither, our souls will fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march until Oblivion. Alright, kind of dark. Only silence. Okay? Cool. Paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. Proud and noble race, strength embodied. We only knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver. No bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. Never have we known such shame. Stilled now are the winds, and none could fly these wings burdened with ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Okay, so black and silver reminds me of Omega. Reminds me of Omega. I'm just saying. My kin and I were many and splendid, elegant worms like unto the ripples of the water. Worms possessed of limbs so powerful as to rend the land twain. Worms I have long since forgotten, faces lost to the tides of time. Omega and Monster Hunter. It seems very much so that it's Omega. Like, Omega and maybe it was like something else or someone else. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar, only watch and wait and end. Amnol, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs possessed of the weight to describe such a tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. Gotta get this aetherite before I go off and do anything. Which is funny that there's an aetherite here. Thank you, Thancred. I wasn't going to drink from it anyway, but thank you for reiterating that, I guess. Wait a second, y'all gaslight the shit out of me. A couple of streams ago, I called out, I was like, you know what? Like, the only thing that we knew that are of interstellar travel was Omega and the dragons. That's all we knew. And now they're talking about Omega and the dragons. You guys gaslight the shit out of me. What we do best. Once have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Omega? This and then is the fate of those who remained. Let's look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell what happened around here. Half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggested it failed to emerge. Liquid has pooled inside the eggshell. The noxious vapor is indicative of contamination. Gingerly lifting a large egg from his viscous mire, you peered inside to see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its resting place. The dragonette which succeeded in hatching. Is there a dragon here? And too much Thancred. It's now inside of him. I didn't ask for Thancred to be inside of me. Thank you very much. And I still blame my kids. I do. Consent is still a thing. Yeah, but from Thancred, Thancred's still a friend. Thancred's a friend. Gotta get up on top of this hill. Don't touch your face with all of your hands. Moment. Yeah. Lower? Oh. Oh, it's a poor baby dragon. Ow. Poor baby dragon's got hands. Make sure to inhale your Thancred daily. The dragon was born, yeah. The dragon was born, but it was malformed. And it came to its mom. Or to its sire. Oh my goodness. Just die. Or something resembling one. Hey, Gemshine. That beast had slain may be of my blood, yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is, Explain. Cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Yet they looked upon their prize. They deemed it unfit for requisition. That we were abandoned to our ruin. A futile effort. Impurest soil replete with aether did once cultivate the nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. Have a good night's sleep, Pint Size. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited contests for supremacy. When the fires faded and wars won and lost, they too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or to be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We now wait, sweet and merciful silence, free of strife and suffering, still as a stone. But there is another star. Ah. All at once in this universe, which makes this so much worse. I know. God. A test of wool? The sole reward for senseless bloodshed. A pain I understand and I wish I did not. What fools we were. Now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we've learned. Come. A test of wool. Damn, this zone is huge. At least 3 carats wide, Jessica. That's what you mean to say. Chi and 5. As for our part, I believe we are more accurately aware of our confines than before. We started traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was none that could be found. So I tried throwing a stone onto a potential platform to judge its integrity, but it never reached its mark. James and Kyle, thank you for grabbing the cup. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and put them up. Thank you very much. An invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of the island. It vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. I would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside this space is as it appears. Until we know more, I think it'd be too risky to attempt to fly to another isle. NB dragons. If it indeed motion that governs this island, perhaps it is not a medions, but the dragons that hold us here. They have chosen no path at all, meaning there is no way for the dragons or anyone here on this island to advance. Okay, so we got to go rouse some dragons. They are not like to be persuaded to help us. The reasoning is built on the history of turmoil and strife. Without irrefutable proof of the future, it is as bleak as they believe it to be. If not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in the manner by overpowering the prevailing emotions. Against whom Thancred did pit himself a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them as such, I did chance upon encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most, potent enough mayhap to dictate the course of others, and thus their domain to follow. We spoke but a few words, carefully chosen, and tone and timbre alone threatened to rend my heart in twain. Damn, Urianger! Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island of which we stand on. Alright, so I gotta go talk to a dragon and convince him that, hey, it's not so dark and deadly. Yeah, I'm with Allie. What do we got to lose? We gotta go make a dragon happy. Just gloomy. He's up to something. That is not where that dragon was. I thought I was talking to that one right there. Thank you, Ziva. Clearing the path. Is he gonna be a bigger dragon? I would hope so, right? Al End. Hey, Big Daddy Dragon. Turn that frown upside down, sir.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Oh.
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
The heavens offer no comfort. Still as a stone we shall become.
Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Sorry, interrupted the dragon. The blood of my brethren.
They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
He got a fucking massive. Do you guys usually get that big? Matter not whether we fly. Every single sanguine, ever will a sanguine ocean await us. He's never washed. Last of my pride as a dragon. I break free of this wheel. Spear is literally red because of Nidhogg's blood, yeah. Come on,
If your
Justinian.
brethren made the self-same choice, my family might still be alive.
Come on, Justinian.
Lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it.
Oh,
To
the heavens
stare
were
into the
music.
face of your foe and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life.
Oh my goodness, the music, man.
There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Estinian!
Stay back.
Stadium badass moment. But I like how he's just sitting there eating it.
I see. This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No! Not Estinian too!
Just like, oh, he's gone too?
There's a wind.
Oh God, everyone has to sacrifice themselves to get me to where I gotta go in there.
Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
Oh, Alphino.
Jeez.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Siri, play Wind Beneath My Wings. Oh my God. I know what's going to happen. It is as I think it is that each one of the Scions are going to sacrifice themselves to do something that helps us get forward, and then it's just going to be us, the Warrior of Light against Medion. But I'm guessing what's going to happen is that we're going to push to the end to fight against Medion, and Xenos is going to be there, and Xenos is going to take over the embodiment of Medion, and is like, this is the fight. You have to stop me or I'll end the world. Because of Calf Dad. All right, Confluence. We'll ride the wind, baby. Oh man, that one kind of hurt. Seeing Alfie get hurt like that, like. I mean, I've seen the Dawn Trail trailer, so I know that that everyone comes back, but good God. He gave it to us.
Estinian's biggest jump. He gave to us.
It was his biggest jump. They have to be. Don't do that to me, Hanami. Roads paved, sacrifice. For us before the Dawn Trail trailer. Oh yeah. Of an altogether different world. 'Twould be prudent to learn more of it, and then tread carefully lest we lose our footing in the sand. It was just a dream. We went back in time again. Dawn Trail never happened. You know what? I'm gonna resolve myself not to be what's it, gaslit by you guys. Resolving it. Suffered a slow death seeking the release of Oblivion. What life we find here, like as not, doth wend its ways towards a similar end. Can you be sure they are in the... yeah. All the AI videos. Like some kind of tower. All right, let's go take a look. Everything else was an elaborate AI hoax. You guys did that to fool me. Other one? Ugh. Ghostly figure. As an Asura in a sassy smartass competition. I give it to the Asura. LvLs are good, but Asura are like super geniuses that are just assholes all the way through. An exchange of introductions is expected when meeting those with whom one is unacquainted with. When the vibration of vocal cords was still required to convey our thoughts and intention, Ia, I believe, was the pronunciation used to referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. As for the nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofkud. Kofkud. What? or dynamis, as this space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. Aether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are of comparable biological composition for those we once possessed. Sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,870,27. We're going to be here for a while. To understand the nature of my request. Though we have dispensed our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for flesh and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. But we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. To bring end to of our existence, of course. More depressed space ghosts. Yay! Unmake ourselves through etheric insanguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. Space ghosts that want to unalive themselves. We're all depressed here. Good God. Consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. The desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. A lot of flat pop cans. It's so depressing around it. Get out of here, Bardic. So, seemingly advanced would choose to unmake themselves. What's interesting about this, though... First off, that's impressive that you guys were able to stack yourselves up like that. It seems like... There it is. It seems like all of this world that we're kind of like going through is oriented around the different civilizations that were here. I said it was impressive. It's like all the different civilizations that Medion visited. your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue or research, for it is no longer necessary. If in our idleness we are struck by inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I present for your travel. I was present for your travel, and why I continue to engage with you still. They would not object to were you to disturb their respite. All right, let's go wake up some dead space ghosts. Space ghosts. All right, I need to know about how many quests away from Endwalker am I? Like, what's my count? I want to say I'm probably like 10. At least 4. No, I know. I'm not trying to finish tonight. More than 3, less than 237. Eight after this one. Yeah, that includes patches though. Yeah, I'm just looking at the end of base Endwalker. 12 because of the 03 fish bad ending. And they're long quests. Because I want to make sure that I have enough time to finish next week, next Tuesday. They are not but concentrated either now. Worry not. There are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said that some few did answer your request for an audience, yes? Not just reading them on cutscenes. Yeah, I know. Flesh abandoned. Ugh. It is possible, if not a lot of cooking. Ea have awoken. Oh, there they are. La Lock, Du Duke, and Ne Neg. Has completed an orbit. La dee da. Jan, I didn't even pick that up. Truth of the matter is as plain as the neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus, I did bid you awaken. Who struggles to tell who is speaking? Similarity in voice is unavoidable. The requisite custom for our travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form? Ah, yes, so long has it been. So long has it been. It had completely escaped my mind, and still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Just gonna pop your heads off? Pity, I was hoping you would. We can search for in the archives for answers. Beings of flesh, such as they regularly replenish their aether. By contributing to the replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. Leisurely conversation. Feast of the purest aether. Wonder if it's going to be their friends, because remember, their friends turned into, like, basically compressed aether. Alright, cough, cough. I'd take my own head off. Please absorb as much as you'd like. Okay. We're just gonna get slapped with aether here? Perhaps you need to wait. The finest eatery in town. It's a weird quest. He is home, and this is Ultima Thule, and one cannot simply generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to their very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms that of the recreated emerald. Oh, okay. The memories of the dead. Weird looking roguelike, yeah. Patrick Soriano, if you guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss one up for Patrick, please. How you normally replenish your aether? We shove it in our mouth. How primitive and quaint. Have long since vanished from our systems. In the course of acquainting ourselves to your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to attain the vegetables of flesh and then vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? Are we so hasty? It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Ea yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believed that we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible, such as land, and to the intangible, such as labor, there existed myriad hindrances to our progress. But most confining was the flesh itself. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. Just split and reabsorbed his head. It's probably great for neck pain, yeah. Untroubled by the failures of the flesh. To continue with their scientific pursuits, we went on to make the ever greater strides to transcend all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all accident phenomena, and thence predict the future. Elegant, that's all I'm thinking. If it's not dragons, it's Alligans. Did you find the answers you sought? To us, a fundamental truth. Deprive them of their ignorance. Readily ended. As those who have gone before, is it not our duty to warn them? Laws of creation. Come to a consensus. If you are resolved now to know it, we will disclose you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars beyond the bounds of the abode, a place called LvL. Why do we have to go anywhere? Just tell me here, you damn space ghosts. Making me run around. That is a beautiful tower. Is that what you guys wanted me to say? I said it before and you guys just ignored me. Where knowledge leads. Ere we join the EA, there's some I fain investigate. Might I trouble for your assistance? The rest shall go on ahead to LvL. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. One fundamental truth of the universe. I don't know if I have. Damn, Urianger. Damn, why do we have to go all the way out there? One fundamental truth. Edging you for knowledge. Nerd, kinky. Yeah. Death is inevitable? I mean, that's all. That's the only thing I'm kind of thinking, you know? Luminion. Doom approved. Wellspring of regret. Took me out to the middle of nowhere. But there is naught to investigate. Pretense to speak in private. Oh, of course. This spells Urianger over and over again. Well, they'll dispose of us. Those denizens of ruined stars are recreating in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. Informed are the Simracula, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose that is possible? Yeah, it would have to be something that Medion's projecting them. Take the emotions of others as her own, I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than she relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have visited them while they still lived, the dragons and Ea both. Upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. The emotion of those nearby as her own. Heightened sense of empathy, intrinsic to her nature as an enteleki. In the course of her starfaring journey, she encountered beings who strongly desired cessation of their existence. Which is just really unfortunate. Tis my supposition, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Medion did unleash Dynamist and ushered dragons and Ea onto their doom. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find also already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire to end for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find your way forward, pray ask yourself this. In this place where you stand, who is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Xenos? No, Fandaniel. Why do you tell us this now? This pledge I did make to my comrades, and bringing thee into my confidence, and would remain true to my word. Oh, he's talking about himself. Let us consider a befitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. Oh, man. My faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, fully knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask you now that return us the favor and abide us in faith as I fulfill my own destiny. See, picking us off one by one. I know full well, but I can't beg thy forgiveness. Yet, even if I must needs to go such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. In what moment might I stand strongest? I feel like he got lost in all... That got lost in all this, and I'm not entirely sorry. I will only say this. Do what you must, and see your convictions through. Just saying he struggles with depression. Oh, yeah. God. Every one of them. It's like picking us off one by one. Holy crap. Yeah, I never got the idea that Graha was like wanting to unalive himself. I got it more so that he just struggles with his self-confidence. You know? Oh, Urianger.
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Alright, did I miss that completely?
Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such,
definitely assuming that we're stupid.
Avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
Damn.
You are entirely too kind.
I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery.
Yeah, we're talking about Big Bang.
Stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age.
Oh, yeah.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting
Expansion of viewer heat death.
The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it.
So we should just give up and die.
Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost.
Why do anything because the world's gonna end?
Civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight,
Shame.
became our shame.
That was also what the dragons had. They had
Our
shame.
works, monuments to futility.
I'll be going before a long war before the war universe goes, so no point in losing sleep over that.
Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators.
Bleed out the aether.
Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture.
I'm gonna sneak a cold pun in here.
Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish.
Put your head back. Knock that off.
If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
Well, jeez. Y'shtola's got something to say about that.
So that's your story.
Return to monkey.
While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, Y'shtola's gonna nuke herself, isn't she?
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Yeah, you're a bunch of wusses.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
Yep. I was gonna say, they started talking about knowledge, that's
The
Y'shtola.
lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is
Oh,
what
she's
has
going in,
sustained
isn't she?
driven me onward in joy and wonder.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I cut her off.
The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have.
Get it, Y'shtola?
I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
They're the Medions. These are the Medions. They're the reflections of the Medions, because remember when the original Medion was leaving.
And listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
Yep, I called it. It's picking us off one by one.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full often
Tax.
I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats.
Oh my god.
This truth
Urianger.
I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind.
Two nerds,
needed
one
to
bird.
bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
Damn, they gave us a lot of time for a speech here.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
Ah. Just stop confusing her with all the big words. And they're gone. Jeez.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled?
That's right. Our quest doesn't end
All right,
here.
I have to take a break real quick. I am
And
going to
we
finish
will
this and
find
finish this
you.
quest. I'm about to pee my pants if I don't get up and go. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That was a photo finish. Okay. I can move on. Move on nice and quietly. And calm. Very calm.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle
Chair
of
left
rebirth.
again.
Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Atheris.
Wait, if we remember correctly, like Y'shtola couldn't see any Aether being left after the people transformed into the abominations. And then when they were turned into the abominations, they just disappeared. They just never rejoined. They're gone completely.
End, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Oh my goodness. Egg. What quest is this? Victory lost. All right, that's level 90. All right. So I still believe that what's gonna happen. Yeah, stop here. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna stop. So I still think what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be us and then the twins. Grahati is gonna sacrifice himself for something to for this third civilization that we're gonna get. And then after that, it's all hands on deck, and we got to get into that giant egg and deal with Medion. However, I think that we're gonna fight our way through to get to Medion, and then somehow Xenos is gonna show up. Like he was a stowaway on the ship or something like that, and he's here because he's like, I need you to not. Xenos still has a part to play in this. That's all I'm saying. I don't think our friends are gone. I really don't. Even if I didn't see the Dawn Trail, like I know that we can call them back. We can summon them all back. But it's just a matter of how we go about that, you know? I don't know. I am going to look to try to finish Endwalker next stream. Next stream, I'm going to try, even if I have to stay up a little bit later than normal, then so be it. But next Tuesday, I think, is where I'm going to be at the end of Endwalker. I think that's where I'm going to aim to be. Hopefully, I'll be over this damn cold, and I won't be coughing all over the place for you guys. No place to hide that dump truck. It'll be a long one. Try to watch it from a cruise ship. Oh, Raptor, you have fun. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. God, it's crazy that we met the dragons. It's crazy that we met the Aya, and it's like they discovered the truth of existence, and they were just like, yeah, there's no point. Everything's gonna die. I do want to give a shout out to all the members of the channel, all the people who are helping me along this journey to become a full-time content creator. I thank you guys, and thank you for being along in this journey. Hot damn. But it should be doable at this pace. Yeah. All building towards next stream. Yeah, it's been a year and a half of streaming building up to this next moment, this next stream. Holy crap. I do want to give a shout out to Dark Knight for the donation, Die as well. Phoenix being here for 16 months, Die for another as well. A third one from Die. Old Soldier for a gift of 20 memberships. No Time for a $20 donation. Dark Knight again. Vernacular for a gift of memberships, and Die Not to Be Outclassed, another donation. Thank you guys, sincerely. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys at the end. It's wild. I'll see you guys at the end next week. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.